working with some of the actors and their characters. You know, Carl Rota as Solo, and Billy Boyd as Woodsy, and Colin Mockery as Father Brian.
A lot of the other actors have come on board. It's been quite interesting to work with them. Carlo, I knew before from LA. He worked on a TV series with my father-in-law, 24. So I met Carlo through those channels, and we basically had dinner one night, and it was very brief. And so to have him come on set, it was nice to see a familiar face and work with him. And he's a very big personality, Carlo, as a person in life. So you know, when we're out at dinner, he's the big voice. He's a funny guy. He's got a lot of jokes, and you sort of find your place, you know, and you fall into line. And I think I don't know if that's because I've been reading the script and I see him as Solo, or if that's me dealing with Carlo. I'll tell you if I go for dinner with him afterwards. Billy Boyd, we have some mutual friends and we've crossed a lot of paths over the years, but never actually had the fortune of meeting each other. So I was quite excited to work with Billy. I think he's a great actor. He's a lovely guy. Has a wonderful disposition, and yeah, it's been great to have him on board. Colin Mockery, I was always a fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway. I always thought it was a good show. It started off in the UK, and Colin was one of the American cast that came over and worked on the UK show. He's a very funny guy, so it's very funny. It's good to have that comedy element in the show, and we were shooting a scene yesterday and he was being very funny, and I watched Billy, and Billy was great when he was doing, he had no dialogue, but he was doing a DJ scene, and I thought, oh God, you just nailed it. And you realise that everybody has their own little contribution that they bring, and it creates, it really has a feeling of an ensemble piece, and I think that's very important to this film. Nobody's the star, nobody's the lead. You may have a number on a call sheet, but that means nothing. We all have to contribute, and everybody's in it for the movie. The movie's bigger than anybody, and I think I think that's the feeling on set, even with the crew and the cast. There's a real camaraderie, and I think that hopefully that comes across in the final production.
Good. One last question. What has your experience been like filming in Sault Ste. Marie versus Scotland?
Let's just wait for this truck, sorry guys.